Okay, consciousness want to say something I cannot just ignore. Consciousness say type. We are the wall. Understand, when I'm sleeping, I don't type nothing. I don't think when I'm sleeping. But the one who's speaking is the consciousness, Mother Nature, the wind. The wind, our mothers. Mothers. Each single one of us, the wind that is inside our body, which is an ordinary blind wind, is going in many time, in 20 years time, 30 years time, 60 years time, 80 years time. Any relationship that build a body, we go there to become the child. So our mothers, we don't have one mother, our mothers. Now the wind say, let me type, how big is the wall? What is different between us and a human being? Honestly, what is the difference? If they tape a video showing you a city just flow away, but they don't show you the nature that is not in the city. The natures, there's mothers there with the same flesh what we're made of. The gorilla flesh, the cow flesh, the pigs, the ones we eat. What's different with them? Imagine we all in our house, our wind disappear out of our body. When we are 1 month old pregnancy in the stomach, we're like a creature. We don't form yet into any beautiful something. If something happened to us, our wind, people, our wind disappear. What does it take for us to become the children of the creatures? If the same sunlight is what we used to see, it's the same sunlight for the creatures, the same wind, what we, majority of the human beings don't have the wind inside of them, the wind of mind. But animals have the wind, they don't light a cigarette. I don't want to insult you, but when you're sleeping, you don't smoke. I'm insulting the consciousness that is created in your mind. When you wake up, what you see and who give you the lighter to light a cigarette. When you're sleeping, they're not there to give you the lighter. If you're sleeping, you don't take the cigarette and take the lighter and light it. I'm not talking to your body, I'm talking to the driver that comes to play the other driver in the driver's seat. Now, what does it take for our wind to disappear into the animals? It's like taking 100 animals and put them in a house and make a smoke in there. Please tell me, how will the creature react? If you put human being in a house, you put a smoke there, how will they react? What is so difficult to see that the eyes of the dogs is the same eyes as the human being? The flesh hair of the dog is the same as the human being. The feet of the dog is the same, only the feet and the arm is on the floor. The human being, the feet is on the floor and the arm is up. What is so difficult for us to understand that the creatures, each and single one of them, they're not created in heaven and come down. They're created from sex just like us. Why the sex is not only invented for mankind, why the sex is also invented for the creatures? Why the creatures get pregnant like us? Why they poop like us? Only they think, but they don't speak like us. That's very important to the bodies that run the system, the ones they fool. You are not you. You are not you. I say it many times, but you are not you. You don't come to the office when you're sleeping. You're not there. You don't exist. It's like I exist, you don't exist. Well, my body don't exist, but my consciousness exists. Please tell me, you're a very beautiful girl working in YouTube. You're 30 years of age, but you don't understand English. Pretend you don't understand English. You work in the Dutch YouTube, you never live around people that speak English. And I'm posting all this video. You don't understand what I'm saying. Nobody tell you what I'm saying. You fall in love with your boyfriend and you get pregnant. When you're 31, your baby is 1 year old. Please tell me, when you're 60, will you be working in the same place? Will you be working in the same place? When you're 60, your daughter or your son, they like the job what you're doing. They said, Mom, I want to do the job what you're doing. I like to work just like you. And now you're 60, they are 30. Please tell me, your son, your daughter is working in the same place you're working. You're staying home, and pretty soon you're going to become the grandmother. Please tell me, who is the child? Who is your son? Who is your daughter? I mean, you love them so much because the flesh came out of you. You watch the face you see growing. You have your bank account, their name is it's all over your bank account. You see them, you kiss them, you love them. Please tell me, what happened when they said you're dead? They see your body. They call you Mama, you're not talking. Mama, you're not talking. Mama, you're not talking. Your daughter or your son that works there, if your son, he will be there till he's 100, he will never be pregnant. Then you're dead. But when he pretend to be a husband to someone over there, he can steal someone's child and put his name on it and say, my daughter. But if he never get married, he works till he's 100, then he's dead. But your daughter, when she's 30, she's working there, age 31, she get pregnant. 30 years later, she's 60. And your granddaughter that you did not see, you're already dead. And now your granddaughter is going to work in the same place whilst your daughter become your age, still alive, and your daughter become 90 years of age. She get the chance to see the grandchild you did not see. Please tell me, what's wrong with the pregnancy from the great grandmother that disappeared, and the grandmother and the daughter and the grandchild? Album picture is made, parties is made, graveyard is there, and then what? If the picture is always good enough, only from little baby till 40, after 40, it's not good enough anymore. What is wrong with the human being? Why they throw them away? Time to time they have to throw some sexy ones away to say young people also die. That's the deceiving part. Because when 10 beautiful girls have sex, 4 want to do abortion, they get like, don't do the abortion, let's save them. couple of years we can do the abortion anyway. And now we have this graveyard with young faces that did not went for the abortion. It is very, very important that you understand who become your child and who you was when your mother was there, and who your mother was when your great-grandmother was there. For as long as we, the human being, we cannot see the children that was never there, and then they came, and then they die, and now we have to believe they really goes to heaven, or they mean anything. Please tell me one last thing. I have my child, you have your child. I am a black girl, I take a Dutch guy. You are a Dutch woman, you take a black girl. If you are a lesbian, will you get pregnant 10 years later? Will you? If you are a guy, you take another guy, will you get pregnant 10 years later? What happened when you, the white woman, take the black boy, and I'm the black girl, I take the white man, and we make love? 9 months later, you have a beautiful daughter, colored. I have a beautiful daughter, colored. Please tell me, what will be different between the two colored girls? The hair will be soft from your other child because your hair is very soft. My daughter's hair will be soft but not much because my hair is strong. What's the difference between the two of us? The black man paints you to look brown. The white man paints me to look brown. But what happened? Honestly, we don't send them to school. We only teach our children what we believe is this life. You feed your child, I feed my child. I talk to my child my language. You talk to your child Dutch. You raise your child inside your house, only Dutch. I speak Creole to my child till she's 20. Please tell me, when your daughter go out in the street, my daughter go out in the street, they try to have conversation. Who is smart and who is ignorant? When the two of them, they create at the same time, but they don't send them to school to read one book so their mind will have conversation. What happened when you speak only Dutch? I don't understand Dutch. I speak only Creole. Same age children, beautiful girls, and now they want to have conversation. Can they communicate? Or will someone who does not speak my language, who does not speak Dutch, as English person, come and see these two children, know nothing about the Dutch language, know nothing about the Creole language, and now the English woman say, I think these two children are crazy. We have to take them to the English school and try to teach them English so they can have conversation. If the mind of the colored of people who get pregnant, they collect all the children and put them in school and teach them one language so they can grow up and have communication. But if all mothers keep their children and all nations speak only to their child, there will be nobody who can say your child is smarter or ignorant, because your language is your language, my language is my language, but your child will never have a conversation with my child. But if my child wants to drink water and see the water, she will point to the water and your child will give the water. It's very important that you understand what the mind becomes and why we find ourselves so different from one another. It is very important, the tiny little things that is not in the dictionary, that is not in the Bible, until you forget the face of who is talking. Understand, my face is not real.